Hello Lovebugs, it's me Loverrlee. Today we are back with a very calming, relaxing little build. I don't know why, but I picked some like really nice calming music for this one, so I'm happy with it. This is actually the first sort of residential lot that I am making into a speed build, and I don't know why that is. I guess I just really like making commercial lots, and this is sort of like, I almost kind of considered whether or not I should even make it into a speed build, just because this is going to be the house that my sim lives in my LP. Actually, I did move her right into this place in the first part of my Cats and Dogs LP. So yeah, by the way, I hope you all are having a wonderful weekend playing Sims 4 Pets. If you don't have Sims 4 Pets, it's probably the one that I would recommend like the most, just because, I mean, pets are adorable. How can you not want pets in your game? So yeah, but anyway, I'm so excited to start actually playing with the pets. I really haven't even started playing with the pets as much as I want to, just because it is the weekend. So it's a little funny for me because I actually play less over the weekends, like I'm sure most people play over the weekends. I usually play during the weekdays, so I gotta wait till Monday to really bite into this whole game pack. But yeah, anyway, I was trying to figure out the roofs here on this build. I knew I wanted a lot of porches, and I just totally talked over making that adorable little gazebo, but I knew I wanted at least a teeny little gazebo. And actually, I know that I will be making another larger gazebo in another build coming up soon, probably at the next build, because I love gazebos, and now that we finally have the perfect roofs to do them, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, because I was like, now every residential build I have is gonna include a gazebo. No. I also thought this bay window here would look very pretty. I am aware that the new pack came with like these amazing little bay window seats, which I'm just in love with that so much. However, I didn't want to put it in this build because I'm saving it for the next build. I liked this idea of those windows. By the way, those windows, if you don't know where they came from, those nice big bay windows that I put out the front there, actually they're from Romantic Garden Stuff. So here I'm trying to figure out how the heck, I don't know how other people do it, but they somehow figure out how to make the roofs like look really cool, and I literally have no idea how they do it. I need to watch a tutorial or something, but I just got really frustrated with like the way it kind of looked like Darth Vader's helmet at first, so I ended up making it like this weird kind of double roof. I don't know, I ended up going with this just because it's very unusual. I've never really seen that shape on any other builds really, or if I have, I don't remember, but yeah, I actually kind of like it, and then that's sort of where I got the name for what I named this. So I don't really know, again, how to name like residential lots, so you know, I just feel like whatever I'm gonna write is sort of generic. But yeah, I ended up calling this like a cloud house because of that little double bumped roof thing that I put out the front. So yeah, very unusual. Not exactly, I didn't really have like a game plan for this either. That's another big difference for my, you know, I usually know exactly sort of, I usually have a good idea of what I want to build, but in this one it was a little different. It was certainly interesting. But yeah, so I really liked the siding, but I do find it frustrating that you can't, like in The Sims 3, you used to have two different ones where you would hand put in that little side bit. You would have two different kinds of wallpapers, and even though this is kind of cool that it automatically does it, it doesn't always do it right or perfectly, and there's no real way to like adjust for that. So I had to improvise here, because see that corner right there on like the left corner of the back porch, it didn't fill in that little, you know, side bit that it needs to like make the siding look right. So yeah, so I ended up covering that up with the porch as well, just so that, you know, it doesn't look funny. But yeah, I really love this whole idea of like porches, front porches, back porches. Also, I think set it in my LP because I did already do like a little tour of this house before the speed build went out, which is, yeah, so that video is already out. I will link it in the description. But, so if you want to watch that too, but I'll say it again here just in case you don't want to watch that one, because it's very long. I wouldn't blame you. It's like, once I jumped into Sims 4, I didn't know, like Sims 4 Pets, I mean, for the first time, I didn't know what I was doing, so I just did like it all, and was like, it was very just, like, it was just all over the place, kind of. But anyway, my point being that what was my point again? I don't know. Gosh, this music is nice and relaxing. I like it. I hope you guys don't find it like annoying or anything. It's very different from the builds that I usually do. Like, I feel like those commercial builds I usually do are just so like fast paced and high energy and like, yeah, this is a cool place to go and visit, you know, let's get excited about it, let's go. And then like residential ones are more like just calm, you know, you're cozy, you're in your home. Yeah. But I guess just my point was that I noticed a lot of people making some very beautiful builds, but they were very large homes. Most people I saw with the new Pets expansion, or sorry, I keep calling it Pets, but it's Cats and Dogs, new Cats and Dogs expansion for Sims 4. I noticed a lot of them were making like these huge like Hamptons style mansions, and those they're so beautiful. I can't even imagine how much work that is to make one of those builds. But this one actually, I just wanted to go with more of a small cozy home, so a tiny home. I really like building these kinds of houses. I was initially thinking maybe I could even try to put it on budget, make it into a real true starter home, but once I started decorating, I just realized that's not going to happen. In fact, even if you bought this, I don't know if I have it out on the gallery, the empty version, but when it was empty, I checked and saved it as just an empty, because I try to do that for most of my residential homes, just because I know people like to decorate their homes however they like to do it. But so basically the empty home was just under 30K, and then after I furnished it, it added another 40K, so it ended up being like 70K, just under 70K. So 70,000 simoleons, and it's just like, you know, I tried to keep it on budget. It's really difficult. It really is a challenge in this game to make anything look sort of good with such a low budget. In fact, I did do a 10K challenge, and at that I did both 10K and base game challenge combined. That was very, very difficult for me. But anyway, I am putting in a lot of the parenthood kitchen things, like the counters, the fridge, and the stove, just because there wasn't actually any new counters or kitchen items that I know of that came with Cats and Dogs specifically. So it was just, I was going for like a very, very blue kitchen. I don't know. I understand like it's probably not everyone's cup of tea, but I liked it. Yeah, and then for the for the entryway area, tried to go with something like nice and bright. And then I'm furnishing now like the formal dining room. So this is actually the first time I've ever made a formal dining room, I think, in one of my Sims games. Like most of the time, if I build a home at all, like sometimes a lot of the time, I'll be honest, I actually don't feel as confident in building my Sims homes, so I will download those off the gallery and use those for my Sims. Like I said, I just feel like I have more fun making commercial spaces than residential ones. But yeah, for this, I was just trying to furnish it like, I don't know, like this kid's room, by the way, it's like a kid/teens room. I don't know, I just kind of used whatever pack I wanted, so sorry if you don't have all the packs. There's obviously, if you look on the gallery, you can see which packs I did in fact use. I couldn't tell you though off the top of my head right now which ones I did use, but yeah, just trying to add in a bunch of like little decorative items to make it really feel like homey. And I don't think I actually get any footage of putting in any of the cats and dogs items, but I do end up throwing in a couple cats and dog items. So like I was sort of mentioning earlier, I do name this like dogs something, but oh, I love this little trick. So I just learned that little trick where when you pull out the counter, you can place something and then put the counter back, and it works. I didn't know that. Anyway, you gotta have your fridge pig, you know. Fridge pig is lucky, so I threw a little pig on top of the fridge. I think every house should have one. But yeah, so anyway, just I don't know. That's another thing that I feel like for sometimes residential, like just like what am I saying? Like what do you guys want me to talk about? I guess a lot of people tell stories that are completely unrelated to the build, and I kind of understand why they do that more, because it's just like with a with a commercial lot, I can kind of explain my whole rationale and thinking of like why I wanted to make this and why I feel like it was like needed in the game. And for a house, it's just like, it's just another house that looks cute. The end. So, but yeah, I hope you guys think this is good, especially for like my sort of first attempt at being like, hey, this is something I feel like kind of worthy enough to make a speed build out of. I hope you guys think so. I had a lot of fun making it. But yeah, so here we are in the screenshot. So you can see on the porch there in the front here, I did put leashes out there and I changed out some of the items, some of the seating and things. And this is the backyard. I love that gazebo, and those lights are so perfect. And then the beautiful sunny entryway. I did specifically make it lacking a TV. You can always put a computer on that desk though if you want. And here is probably my favorite room. It's got the stairs as you walk in, and then it's this royal blue sitting area, formal dining, and then we have the Parenthood very blue, and with the fridge pig on top, very, very blue kitchen, and then another sunny kind of bedroom. You can see I put pet's bowl and small bed back there, and then this is the teens room, or like it's like a young adult teen. You could work for a lot, and then just the bathroom. But yeah, and layout. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you think it turned out well, and I can't wait to play it in my Cats and Dogs LP coming out. Another one is gonna come out on Monday. But anyway, I hope you guys have a lovely day.